space. You are already experiencing one of the most beautiful aspects of this business by being able to jump on this call and plug in from wherever you are in the world. And that is just something to take a moment and think about how amazing that is, that we are all coming on here and connecting. So my name is Janelle Vogt, and I am a leader of the Fit Free Life movement alongside Erica Ehlo, who I'm so excited to be able to introduce tonight. I'm just opening this up, and Erica is one of my dearest friends and my soul sister, and we have grown up together. But before I introduce her more, I just want to say, if you've been plugging in this week, welcome back. Way to show up and plug in and say yes to the person that invited you. How amazing have these leaders been? They have been pouring into us, and this is just the beginning of that. And it's something that I don't take for granted, and just want to make you aware of how big of a blessing that is. I've never seen this happen, where teams are coming together and really collaborating to level up and raise the collective vibe of this company. And it's something so special. So I just want to honor the leaders for making that decision, and it blesses all of us. So the purpose of these vision calls, the reason that you were invited on tonight, is for us to share our stories and to really paint the vision and paint the picture of maybe what this could do for your life. What's been really cool to see is how different everyone's stories are. I've heard tons of isogenic stories over the years, and just this week we've heard many different stories. So just because maybe your reality doesn't look like where the person that is sharing started, it can look like anything that you want it to be. So be open-minded in your dreams and what this could look like for you, and let their stories serve as an example of where this can go. So I want to also say that we are kicking off a 90-day game plan this Sunday. That's the purpose of these calls, is to paint the vision and to get you guys plugged in and on the tracks for success within this company. So I just encourage you to have an open heart and an open mind tonight. And I'm so honored and humbled to introduce you guys Erica. She is a 2-star crystal manager, and she is leader of the Fit Free Life movement, our team in Isogenics. And she is just one of the most positive, generous, and hardworking women that I have ever met in my life. And she's just always giving, and she's a super inspiring yogi. On top of that, she has 2 certifications, one that she got in Bali and one that she did in Arizona, where she lives now. And I've just watched her go from being a product user to really putting in the work and making a choice to say yes to this business. And I've been a part of that journey for her, and it's completely changed her life. So I can be the first one to tell you that if you put in the work and you really just stick close with these leaders, this can absolutely transform your life. So without taking up any more time, I'm going to pass the baton to you, Erica, and I'm just so excited to hear your story again. It never gets old.
Thank you so much, Janelle. You are the best. Guys, it is so crazy to look back on our story. Janelle and I have been using Isogenics for over 10 years. So we are like diehard ISO-lifers. But, first and foremost, like, I really wouldn't be here if it weren't for my team and obviously Isogenics. But I am so grateful for their support. They push me every day, and helping them reach their goals is a huge why for me. So I'm super fired up. Like Janelle said, these calls this week have been so killer. We are collaborating with some incredible leaders, and they're bringing so much value and so much energy, you guys, pouring into this and really using the tracks to run on. So I just feel like if you can really get focused and decide to push yourself and your business within the next 90 days, we're inviting you all to join us. So if you're new, you're in the right place. I'm so grateful that you're on this call because, not only am I going to share my story tonight and everything that I love about Isogenics, but you guys are the wise ones. You are so lucky and so blessed to have been shared this gift. And it is such an exciting gift. So I'm excited to share my story, like I said, and really the power of this vehicle and what Isogenics could do for your life, and just show you guys this vision and cast this vision and show you this opportunity that we do have. So over the next 90 days, what these, Rise vision calls and this group that we have got going with these leaders, you guys, if you're really wanting to shift into something big, you've got to do the work. And I've got 3 big questions that I always want to know with people. And the first thing I want to know is, what drives you? You really have to get clear on what drives you the most. What fires you up? What fuels your soul? You know, what pushes you when stuff gets tough and when you want to quit? Because what excites me these days especially is having big goals, is freedom living. That fires me up. My why is having choice in my life and the ability to design my days and the ability to be the healthiest that I can be. And to create a life where I'm surrounded by my passions and I'm living into my purpose and I'm empowering those around me to rise up and do the same. So you guys, when your why is strong enough when it comes to doing Isogenics and when it comes to taking this seriously, you figure out the how. You've heard the stories of people that have had, you know, really, really tough situations, and Isogenics has been that light and that vehicle for them. It is possible for you too. So I really want you to know that. And I want you to think about, if you committed to your health and to making really positive changes in the next 90 days, like what would that look like for you? So as I'm sharing my story and as you guys get to hear my journey with Isogenics and, you know, how it's transformed my life, I want you thinking about those things and how it applies to your life as well. But I'm just going to dive right in with my story with Isogenics. It's so exciting, you guys. Like, it's crazy to look back 11 years ago. Like, what? Are you kidding me? I never imagined that my life would look this way after simply starting a 30-day system with my mom. You guys, my mom made me do this. We were keeping it a secret back in those days. We were like, this is one of those things. Like, let's not tell anyone what we're up to. We just wanted to see if it would work. And I was pretty much a total skeptic to start. You know, it's normal. I'd never had a protein shake. I really wasn't interested in, you know, not eating real food. And I was a competitive athlete in high school. I played volleyball, tennis, I was in cheer. So I was highly involved. And I mean, I ate well, I worked out. Like, I didn't have a ton of weight that I was looking to release, but I wanted to support my mom. So I did it with her. And you guys, after 1 week, I fell in love with the products. I felt like I swallowed a rainbow. I was lit up from the inside out. I released about 8 pounds and I said goodbye to toxicity. Hello, energy and clarity. Thank God I was in college, so I really, really needed that fuel. I released that extra fat and fluff just around my face my freshman year of college from partying and going out and really just enjoying life. You know, it's just normal. And Isogenics really served me during those days. It was super easy for me to make. It was very affordable. And I started for the products and I loved them. That is how I started Isogenics, you guys. But I was a college athlete. I did play volleyball and I used all of our performance products. I chose those products over Gatorade and over what all my other teammates were doing. And people would ask, and Isogenics, you guys, has an incredible referral bonus program. So I really made some fun money during college. Like, when people asked, I shared and I treated it as a hobby. And it was just kind of normal for me. You know, Isogenics was in my household. I was using it. I went to school in Arizona, so corporate was right down the street from me. I got to pop in there and it was very, very normal. I just wasn't ready to be my own boss and I really wasn't ready to jump into this. Not a lot of people were doing network marketing back then at my age. Like, there was a select few that really were doing something with this, but I wasn't really interested. And I feel that God had such bigger plans for me. And he had things that I had to grow through and that I had to personally develop in myself, you guys, in order to stand strong in where I am today. You know, I had to speak my truth and I had to really find my path with Isogenics and help others, you know, with our solutions and impact on so many other levels. You guys, Isogenics allows me to do so much more than I was doing before. And I'm grateful for my path that it led me on. You know, this is like, you don't know what everybody else is going through. You don't know their story behind closed doors. So don't compare your journey to somebody else's. You can get sucked into that super quick and super fast, what's going on social media, what's going on, you know, with everyone's businesses. When you decide that you want to go and that you're ready to do this, that is when this opportunity is literally the best thing that could fall into your lap. Take it and run. But I mean, bottom line, you guys, this isn't just like, oh, I'm going to try it for 2 weeks and see if I get lucky. This is a legit business. And I really want to pound into you guys this knowing that it takes work to do this. It takes growth and it takes shifting and ultimately deciding to get out of your comfort zone and out of your head, and you've got to go. You just got to go. And that is what excites me about this Rise group and what we're up to, is because we're all linking arms together, and it's just the best thing possible. My team and I are so fired up. But here's the deal. So my mom had an amazing result with Isagenix, you guys, and I love to see her soar with this. She had a fantastic result. She shared authentically, and she really learned the skill set of network marketing, and she was a master connector and networker. For those of you who don't know her, she's Ehlo, and she's an awesome top leader and income earner in this company, and she has paved the way for hundreds and thousands of people to really shift and transform their lives. And I'm so grateful that I have her in my life. But she had a fantastic result. Like I said, she hustled hard and she built a 7-figure annual income through Isagenix. You guys, it is crazy, all because she heard of some shakes and some chocolates from a friend in a Bible study. And that is how we got started. It's crazy what you can do with this. So Isagenix really does have it all. You guys, we are so blessed. We have the best superfoods on the planet. We have the ability to create time freedom, residual income. There's a global opportunity. You can build your business all over the world, which is so fun. We have free training, tools, support. It's unparalleled. And on top of that, we have the most fun, award-winning events. Like, it does not get better than this, you guys. And I really didn't realize back then, this business opportunity that I had and what it could do for my life. I graduated college with an education degree. So I ended up working multiple jobs when I got out of school. I really didn't want to be overworked and underpaid as a teacher. And I knew that I wanted to do something more, but I did not know what I wanted to do. So I actually worked in the fitness industry. I worked at a local gym. And funny enough, the gym actually ran Isagenix through their business, and I was their Isagenix educator. So I got to help people at the gym get started on their journeys with Isagenix and really support the gym in that way. But, lo and behold, down the line, about 6 months in, the gym owner, who I love and adore, he just could not afford to promote me and to continue to raise me up within his company. And I needed to make more money. Like, I was nannying and kind of working at the gym, and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. I knew what I didn't want to do. I did not want to go and teach because I didn't want to be overworked and underpaid, like I said. So the gym couldn't afford to pay me. I had to go out and get a big girl job. And I went down the street to Yelp, and I ended up getting a corporate sales job at Yelp. And I was super excited about that. They have a great training program, and I learned a ton during my days there. But I really did learn that that was just not the life for me. I was not interested in it whatsoever. And that was a big pain point for me, you guys. And I know that you've heard that term brought up before, but everybody's got pain points and everyone has different ones. And my pain point was sitting at my desk 65 dials a day with a headset on. And every time I put my headset on, I felt like I was putting on handcuffs. Like, I was trapped. I was still living paycheck to paycheck. I wasn't really going anywhere. And so about 6 months into that job, I called my mom and I said, get me out of corporate America. I had watched her building this business and freeing all of these beautiful boss babes. And I wanted that, you guys. It was a big deal to me. I just really couldn't visualize living my life behind a desk, selling something that I didn't believe in. I grew up, not really traditionally. My dad played in the NBA. He had a really successful 14-year career there. And then, about 10 years ago, my mom jumps into Isagenix, and we have an incredible, story with that. So I really had to figure out and do some soul searching with my purpose, and let God's plans kind of unfold with, surrendering and trusting him and saying, what do you want me to do? I know I am here for a reason. And how can I use my gifts and my light and my skill and my passions and really, find something big to do. I did not want to be behind that desk anymore. So I got to work. Throughout that time, through my mid-20s, I did have another pain point. It was my health. My health was not doing super great. I had some stuff going on. I had mono in high school. I had an autoimmune disorder, some thyroid stuff. So really had to shift, two big things in my life, you guys. I needed more money because I did not want to be behind my desk living paycheck to paycheck. And I really had to figure out my health, because it doesn't matter how much money you have in the world. If you don't have your health, you have nothing. So that's a big deal to me. And I'm so grateful for our solutions because they really do change lives. But I'm so grateful for Isagenix because they give us the best nutrition that I can flood my body with, and they continue to grow and innovate and constantly make our company better and the best that there is out there. I'm an ISA lifer. I make 2 smoothies a day, and I pretty much use every product and I love it. But you guys, I'm speed racing through this. I'm so fired up, but bottom line, I flat out wanted more with my life. And going through those pain points with my health not doing super great and working a 9-to-5 corporate job, I knew that I wanted more choice. I wanted more freedom. I wanted more money, and I wanted more time. I wanted to travel the world and not sit at my desk looking out my window, watching the Arizona sunshine. Like, why else would I live in Arizona? And here I am stuck inside all day long. It's so beautiful. I wanted out. And I also wanted to be in a place where I didn't have to clock in every single day, and a place where I could have true impact on people's lives. And Isagenix just feels like home. Oh my gosh, if you guys have had a taste of this community, this culture, I just continue to see so many young people rising through the ranks and taking advantage of this opportunity. And I'm so, so grateful for Isagenix and what it could do for you guys too. But like Janelle said, Isagenix has not only given me so much more choice. About 6 months after I called my mom at Yelp, I was able to replace my corporate income and I walked away from my corporate job. I was able to do Isagenix full time and continue to pursue my passions. It wasn't easy. And I want to reiterate that for you guys. It really was not easy. You know what was easy is waking up every day, going in, sitting next to Peter at my desk, having coffee and asking me what my sales pitches were, and, doing the same That was easy. Plugging into Isagenix, turning off Netflix and opening a book. That is what it takes. You have to make sacrifices in this business. Instead of listening to music in my car, I had podcasts going. Those were what I was fueling my head with. It's really plugging this into the pockets of your time in the beginning so that you're able to dial in and focus. You can't be like an octopus just doing a ton of different things at once. There's no way that works. You have to get real with yourself. And that's why I wanted you guys to really think about your why and what you want with this and what the next 90 days could look like. So I was able, like I said, quickly, I'll wrap it up, to pursue more of my passions. Like Janelle said, I went to Bali. I traveled all around the world for several years. And it's just been living this best life. I'm helping all of my girls become financially free and run. It is so, so, so much more fulfilling to give back and to be a part of something so much bigger. And you guys, bottom line, God put you here with a purpose, and you are meant for more. And everybody deserves to feel this good inside and out. And we are here to serve and to impact and to create ripples and waves. And we have the perfect opportunity with Isagenix. You guys, it's a divine company. And I have watched it not only with my family's life and what it's done personally for me, but with hundreds of others. So make sure that you plug into this and really, really understand that it takes work and it takes growth, and it is the best decision you will ever make. And I'm so grateful looking back that it's taken me this long to be where I'm at, but I wouldn't have it any other way because Isagenix is just life-changing, and I'm so grateful. So I'm going to turn it back over to Janelle. She's going to wrap up the call, but I love you guys, and I'm so excited for these Rise calls and this whole group. Stay plugged in, run with us. You will not regret it.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Erica, for sharing your heart. And your story is so beautiful. And it's just an honor to know you and to run with you. And I just love that everyone else gets to hear it too. It never gets old, like I said. And this is just the beginning, which is the best part. we have another call tomorrow night at 6 p.m. And yeah, that's all we have for tonight, you guys. Thank you so much for carving out 20 minutes to jump on. I encourage you to get back to the person who invited you on this call, because like Erica said, they saw something in you. They know what Isagenix can do for your life. And if you can just take the time to have that conversation with them. As you can tell, we're all super fired up about this Rise movement, and we will see you guys tomorrow, 6 p.m. Bye, guys. Thanks so much.